Hi, this is Steve Black, and I want to welcome you to our workshop on how to triple your income with simple social media strategies, how to list more, sell more, and get more referrals in the new normal. This is going to be a quick but really great session. For those of you that don't know, I've been training real estate agents for a quarter century since 1994, all around the U.S. and all around the world. Everything has moved to a virtual environment due to COVID, and I'm able to help more people worldwide. And I'm excited to be with you. I actually hold a real estate license in Florida, and I understand what you're going through in the business. I like to say real estate is the highest paid hard work, lowest paid easy work you can find. And we all know that it's a business where 20% of the agents are making 80% of the money. I think it's actually 10% of the agents are making 90% of the money now because of the new normal. There's agents that just don't know how to do a Zoom in a professional manner. They don't know how to do a virtual open house. They don't know how to run a Facebook ad. They don't know how to do the things that at one point in our careers may have been optional, but now they are essential. So I really believe 10% of the agents are going to do 90% of the business moving forward, and I want you to be one of them. So being that things have changed, is change good or bad? Well, because people out in the world are going through life change, they've lost their jobs, they're homeschooling their kids, it's actually helped the real estate business and created an incredible opportunity for those of us that are on commission over the next few years. Again, the key is, have you adapted, have you shifted, as Tom Ferry would say, so that you can take advantage of it. And today I'm going to talk to you about what I passionately believe is the solution, and that's social media. And with people not going to restaurants, not going to the beaches, not going to the country clubs like they used to, where you aren't able to interact in traditional manner, whether that was a social event or a in-person open house, we've got to do things different, and I believe social media is the key. So as I open the conversation on social media, I think the first question is, what network should you focus on? And while there's a lot of sexy new networks out there like TikTok and Snapchat, you can't be good at everything. So I really believe you have to have a focus, because this is just one part of what you do. It's a big part, but you can't be everywhere all the time and still do all the other things you have to do in your real estate career. So I'm going to give you some guidance on this. And I believe that our focus should be Facebook personal profile, Facebook business page. I'm going to show you the difference and how to use those in combination with each other, and then Instagram. So let me move over to my other screen here, and we'll go through this. So when we talk about the difference between your Facebook personal profile and your business page, as you can see on the left side, we've got the personal profile. On the right side, we have Facebook business page. Your Facebook personal profile is where you get likes, and you could have up to 5,000 likes. It's all about relationships on that side of the fence. If I met you at a rock concert, or I met you, on a golf course, and we became friends, I'd want to be reminded that you're in real estate once in a while. But I'd really like to see where you're vacationing at, what you're having for dinner, what golf courses you're playing, and what concerts you're attending. And that's really what your Facebook personal profile is about. One little thing that all agents should do, and very few do, is to take their friends and ask themselves how they know these people, to set up what I call friends lists. And it's a free feature only on your Facebook personal profile, but you go through your group of friends, whether it's 500 or it's 5,000, and you put them into lists. You want a list of, let's say, clients, a list of prospects, a list of people that are in your sphere. And then you could be uber efficient in the morning when you're on social media. This allows you to listen. It allows you to deliver the right message to the right person. It allows you to maintain your privacy. You got to protect your family. Like if I take a picture with my 5-year-old and 6-year-old nieces in their bathing suits, I may put it on Facebook, but I could guarantee you that you're not going to see it. And because I don't have it set for a public privacy setting. It's set to a close group of 9 or 10 people that I've known for years and that I really trust. So real important to know this stuff, both on a privacy level, on a security level, and also on a marketing level, so you get the right message to the right person. It says 80/20. Well, what if I took 5 posts over, let's say, a 2 or 3 day period? It's a picture of your omelet, it's a picture of the sunset, it's a video of your dog running crazy around the tree chasing a squirrel, it's a positive meme, and then the 5th picture, the 1 out of 5, tell your story about being in real estate. Put a wine glass on a countertop at a new home site overlooking a lake and say, I saw the most beautiful property today, really well priced, great neighborhood, would you celebrate with red wine or white wine? And that's your personal profile in a nutshell. There's a lot more that I need to teach you, but we scheduled very little time for today's video. Your business page, this is where you get likes. And I have 3 goals for you here. 1, make your page look great. It is as important or more important than your web page. And I say that because it's hard to get people to a web page. It's easy to get people to a Facebook post or a Facebook business page if you know what you're doing. You want to build your community, which means gets people to like your page. And you never buy likes. You get likes from your customers, from prospects, from people that come to open houses, people that are in events that, maybe you're doing a drawing. So there's different strategies to grow that, and you want to get reviews directly on Facebook. And where I said 20/80 rule, that's your content strategy on your business page. I mean, your dog is cute, but let's face it, that's for your personal profile most of the time. Once in a while on your business page, carrying her around while you're doing a showing, that's okay. But I really want information on your business page about the community and about real estate and what's happening there, and I can elaborate on that. I will emphasize you need a content calendar. So one of your homework assignments is to go into your Google Calendar, or go into Microsoft Outlook or your Apple Calendar and start laying things out. It's not just about the holidays. It's about, once a month, maybe doing a Facebook Live market update, maybe prompting yourself to go out there and interview a restaurant owner about their takeout menu. So get with somebody that understands marketing and that can help you come up with a good, solid calendar, and then do your best to follow it. Work your plan and plan your work. So first here we have Lisa's page. She's a realtor out in Florida, and one thing that you'll notice, she's got a nice friendly vibe going on. She's got a nice headshot or upper body shot, very nice. Professional, but not salesy. I look at this, I know that she's obviously somebody that lives the Florida lifestyle, likes the beach. One thing that you'll notice here is she set up her employment to be her business page. This is very important. A lot of people set up their employment to be the corporate page in Austin, Texas, or not where you're going to get phone calls. So you need to keep people in your ecosphere. If people click here, they end up on her business page. People then will go ahead and be able to schedule an appointment with her or message her direct. She's going to be more responsive. It's going to be more personalized. She's going to interact. So you might want to do that. Edit your employment to have your business page as long as your local board allows it. Other things to be cognizant of: you want to get 5-star reviews right on your Facebook page. The key there is get them early, so if somebody writes you a bad one, it doesn't affect you. And then work on building up your community. If you ever want to see how many people you have liking your page, you just go to your community tab, and that should show you. I think she's got over 5,400 people following her page. So that puts her in a position where she could communicate with those 5,400 people by using Facebook as the new post office, running Facebook ads to reach those people. It's like $70. I mean, if she did direct mail, she'd be looking at $2,700. And it also puts her in a position where she can get listings at 6 and 7%, because let's face it, she goes up against an agent with 300 likes on their business page. She says, my network is 15 times the size of his. He's a nice guy, but if you want top dollar for your house, you want to show it to the most people, and I'm the person that can do that for you. And they say that makes sense every time. So that's your Facebook personal profile and business page in a nutshell. I want to dedicate the remaining time to just talking about Instagram. And Instagram is a lot different than Facebook. I've studied over 1,000 agents that are getting results considered to be good marketers on Instagram, and I've yet to see two that are identical. Everybody does it a little bit different. But I will tell you what I'd recommend if I was in the room with you, which I am. A, make it look great. Number two, think like a magazine editor. And number three, leverage Instagram stories, because that's how you're going to sell real estate. So let me take you over to a couple of Instagram accounts. So this is Tim Smith. He's runs the #1 Coldwell Banker team out in California. I'm gonna use him as a case study. He's selling in a luxury market. He's showcasing properties. He's bringing his personality, his family into play at times. But the page is really dedicated to luxury lifestyle, luxury properties out in the luxury Southern California market. He's using Instagram stories. He's highlighting these. He's putting them in these little folders. Stories he's done about his family, stories he's done about film, philanthropy, etc. So this is an idea. This might be a template. This might be a direction you want to go. Let me show you a different example here. This is Amy Owen. She's out in New Jersey. And again, she did these Instagram stories. She highlighted them, and I really like this. New listings, events that we have going on. And then she highlighted certain listings that she has, and for people that want homes in those areas. So that's just another way that you can use Instagram stories, highlight them, and really make your profile pop. So we have a lot more to teach you, and what I want to do for you is this. If we spend more time together, I'll teach you a 6-step social media process. But at the top of it is make all your profiles look great. Build connections, whether that's on Facebook by adding friends, or getting on Facebook business page, getting people to like your page, on LinkedIn, making connections. Come up with a content strategy and make it all about your target audience. You want to be hyper local. If you're in Atlanta and in Dunwoody, the people in Dunwoody care about the restaurants in Dunwoody, the bars in Dunwoody, the shopping in Dunwoody, the salons in Dunwoody, etc. So try to go hyper local with your content. Have a content calendar, and bring a lot of video into play. You might want to make a note there, bring Facebook Live videos, interviews, some other strategies that I can teach you. You want to bring automation into play. In fact, I'm just getting ready to do a special event for my group coaching members on how to use Creator Studio, where you can go ahead and take the content that you decide to post, sit down and batch it out over 3 or 4 hours, and now you're good for 3 to 6 months on Facebook business page and Instagram. There are paid tools you can use like Hootsuite or Post Planner, but you definitely want to bring some automation into play. But it's not set and forget. You're going to still be augmenting that with posts of things that are going on real time in your life. You want to promote and amplify the content. Do you want to spend 15 minutes doing a live video and have 200 people see it or 2,000 people see it? And you've either got to know how to amplify it for free through organic techniques like sharing it with groups, or you need to know how to use Facebook ads. And then monitor and engage what comes in. You want to be a part of the conversation. And that's where the lead generation happens. If you could put a great post on social media, you get a lot of interaction. You take those people and you start having conversations either through Facebook Messenger or through simple comments that you put in the comment box. And then you can move that conversation offline as soon as possible. Write that down, the secret sauce. Move the conversation offline as soon as possible. You're going to be in a position to generate leads, generate listings, and generate business. So I know I went through this super fast, but it's just because of our time constraints. I would like to invite you to a 50-minute webinar that I do 3 or 4 times a week. You can RSVP for it at www.reagentworkshop.com. steveblackspeaker.com. You see the URL up at the top if you'll write that down. Also, be sure to follow me on Instagram and Facebook at Steve Black Speaker. Write that down. You can also find me on LinkedIn. I'd love to stay connected to you. And if you have any questions for me about what we talked about or what we didn't have a chance to talk about, I'll be happy to answer them. But what I'd recommend first, check out this webinar. You'll be glad you did. It's info-packed, and it talks about how to continue the relationship with my company and myself, and have me help you on an ongoing basis. Anyways, I enjoyed being with you. We talked about success. We talked about money. Remember this, your number one goal in life is to be happy. And unless you're learning, you're not growing. Unless you're growing, you're not truly happy. And unless you're happy, what else is there? This is Steve Black. I look forward to seeing you on the webinars. I look forward to seeing you, connecting with you on social media. Take care.